What is going on, everybody? Vagabond 52, 53, 54. I guess it's probably safe to say that right now we're at our lowest. Musashi, I'm sure we're gonna hit lower moments than what we're at currently, but we lost. To my knowledge, his first fight. Maybe he lost fights to his father before, or to other maybe grown-ups when he was a kid. But as far as we've seen, this is his first real L that he's taken. Not only did he take an L, it was in front of a group of people, in front of probably the strongest person that he can run into at the moment. And it seems that he essentially ran away, was damn near like begging to not lose, begging for his life type shit. So just embarrassing. You also lost. Kid doesn't even want to follow you anymore. It's a complete mess. But then we see that we ran into him, Himothy, the one we've been looking for this whole time. So maybe he can instill something in us. Like I said, I don't know where the story is going 100% as far as like, is it really going to be him getting rematches against like the demons that he couldn't defeat? Well, I guess depends on what your definition of demons is, but is he going to get rematches of versus other men that he's lost to? Or is he going to move past that? He doesn't care about fighting the monk again or fighting Densichuro or Toji or any of them. He doesn't care if he's lost to them in the past and gets the chance to, like, that's will end up being his definition of being strong. So part of me wants the rematches of fights that we have lost / might lose in the future. But then part of me is thinking that like the story is going to show that like he doesn't care for that anymore. So we'll see what happens with it. Go from there. Let me get this going here. We're on recording. Music's going. All right, here we go. Let's see if the old man can teach us what it means to be strong here. Waking up in cold sweats and shit. Time, it may heal your injuries, but your fear that's been carved into your soul. So what happened to him? Are we going to find out the old man's backstory too? Was he once like the current monk or Musashi of wanting to be strong and realize that's not what it meant to be strong? But his name, but he was, it sounds like he was him. So it's easy for him to say, I guess, you know, look past this. There's other ways to be strong, whatever's carved, whatever he's saying. But like, you were also at the mountaintop at one point. So I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. It's getting hot. Interrupting my plowing. He did not just walk out there with a wooden stick and the spear. First of all, what do you think this old man's gonna be able to do? Number one, he might have a little bit of juice still left, but like, let's be serious. Or is he just gonna be like, show me ways I can beat him? So is that what's on his mind right now? Straight revenge, I'm assuming. Master, please, you must train me. I can't let it end like this. Inshun gave me such a beating, there's no way I can just let it go. I like this fire that I'm seeing out of him. I'm curious if the story actually chooses to fulfill this like little revenge mission that he wants to go on. Master, what's this master business? You usually call me old man. Please, old man. It won't be easy training with me. Alright, so this is gonna be like our Yoda moment here. Like, I'm curious if the old man's actually gonna like train us, or is he going to like train us, like not just train us physically to fight, but like train us from like our mental, our soul. Yeah, because I think that's what we're gonna go for here. The tougher the training, the better. Like, I think the old man's just gonna have us just do a bunch of shit that has nothing to do with anything. Or maybe he wants to teach us, I don't know. Because it seems like the old man also wants Inshun to also realize something as well. And maybe the old man realizes that the only way Inshun needs to lose. And maybe Musashi is the best chance to do that. So, I don't know. If you wish to train, you must have a goal. Tell me, Musashi, what is yours? To beat Inshun. Simple enough. And you're asking me, Inshun's master, to train you. You're an odd fellow. Musashi, in order to defeat Inshun, you must do something with what you already have. Do something with what I already have. You don't have a clue. and you never will. Not until you're willing to understand how you lost. I mean, it looked like he just was better. I don't know if there was a way for us to ever to win that, given our current lack of training. In my opinion, I don't think it was as close as it's making it sound to be. How I lost? I didn't lose. I'm still alive. It was a strategic retreat. It's not over yet. Well, at least you've recovered enough to act strong. I like how they had the two panels overlap here. Like him hitting him in the head. What will you do? How will you defeat Inshun? Oh god. He's breaking out in sweats. He's losing it. He's losing it. Did we really just get dotted up by the old man, or are we just like frozen in fear? Yeah, we just fell off the cliff. Hopefully we didn't snap our shit. You almost died. How did I become such a coward? Because you don't want to die. Clearly. Remember, we had this moment. Damn it, I'm scared. I'm scared of Inshun. How can I beat him? Unease, weakness, desire, fear. Since ancient times, people have meditated under raging waterfalls to rid themselves of such thoughts. He just run over there to try to rid himself of such thoughts. I don't think it's working. By the time you rise up out of the falls, you shall become truly aware that it's not going to do any good. Correct. You almost died. Time to go before the sun sets. Why did we come out here anyway? You're not coming back with me? You are staying here? Oh, he said that as a statement. He's asking us a question. If you're hungry, there's plenty of fish and birds out here. Not to mention beast. The mountains, that's where you came from? And aren't the mountains the only teacher you've ever had? Whoa, look how they changed up the art for that close-up shot right there. He's got mental... I don't have to teach you anything. You've got to work out that mental shit, man. And then maybe after that, you and the old man can spar, do some things, or teach you some tricks. But how to deal with your fear? The answer to that, you may find out here. Inshun, I will defeat you. Oh, whoops. It's not over yet. Inshun, I will defeat you. I will. You're just going to have to go up there and start eating bark and shit again, man. Foraging. Forgive me. Yeah. Did he just eat those birds whole? Oh, God. The mountains, that's where you came from. Aren't the mountains the only teacher you've ever had? Where I came from? I still need to see more about his dad, supposedly being him. Did he? He didn't kill his dad in his sleep, did he? What do you know about me? Oh, God. I guess he didn't. I know everything about you. It reminds me of when Torfin attempted to kill Ashlight in his sleep, and he couldn't do it. Not that he would have done it anyway, but like would have gotten away with it. But you'll never beat me. I've never known much about the man I call my father. I know nothing about him. Nothing at all. Shit, it seems that people out there in the streets know more about his dad than he actually did. His name over here, at least. What did I know about Inshun? Nothing. I'd never even seen him before. I just charged him blindly for ambition's sake. I have no style. I'm overconfident about my strength. Okay. We're saying, okay, hold on now. Once I get into a fight, I think I'll manage to somehow win. Correct. He thinks just being reckless and using his strength is just enough to win. And honestly, 90% of the time it probably will be, because most people aren't going to be as trained as he is. Immature. Ugly arrogance, inexcusable. Miyamoto Musashi, you have no excuse. But I still think he does need a baseline of training. And if it has to come from the old man, then it comes from the old man. We still do need that, in my opinion. Some just baseline level. Oh, he went out the next day looking for him. Where's he at? I guess follow the dead baby birds, maybe? I don't blame you. You were so overconfident and reckless. Your first defeat must have been all the more shocking to you. I don't blame you for running away from your defeat and your loneliness. I don't blame you at all. You're only human. Oh god, he senses the bloodlust behind him, huh? Yep. Oh my god. I feel like he was having a good revelation there. He's like, I'm not, I lack any skill. I just rely on my strength. I felt like we were building there. Because yes, I do want them to run the rematch, but like the first clear thought we see from him the very next day is, I'm gonna kill him. I like the little bloodlust they put behind every time like others sense it. I like the animation they go with that. Waterfall's not so bad after all, old man. Washes away all your distractions. So it did help you find some answers. Tell me, how do you plan on mastering your fear? I need to know more about Inshun. Was he gonna just like tear him down with words or something? So you're trying to understand how you lost. I didn't lose. It was just a step towards victory. I mean, if they're fighting to the death, then yes, he didn't lose because he's still here, is he not? So that means he could run it back again. Train me, old man? Okay, we'll try. I'll do what I can. Once you know Inshun, will you still be able to face him? It's interesting. I mean, once we learn more about him, will we still have the same desire to? If the backstory is a little, I don't know. It depends what the backstory is, to be honest. I can't move forward unless I beat him. Because like I said, he's got something going on there with that bald head and those eyes. There's something like not clicking or is clicking that I need to know more of. What the hell am I doing here? Am I making any progress at all? Or am I just falling apart? Tell me it's going to be okay. Bro, just go find Otsu and live out the rest of your days. Just get it over with. Ooh. Some colored panels. You're here? I'm going to see through that spear of yours, old man. Today's the day. Whoa. Was this purple the whole... I mean, the purple, his little Lakers colors, his Kobe Laker colors look great, by the way. Oh, one day I just wish this would stay in color. Looks so great. And this like pastel watercolor effect they got going on here. And we're back. It's so crazy. Like, I feel like I'm in a completely different story looking at this, and as soon as I scroll down, completely different story. Not good enough. And I'm just an old man who retired a long time ago, so he's still, like, getting dotted up. Okay. You better use those instincts. Ooh. Forgive me. He does keep, like... doing his little bit of like quick prayer before he kills these animals. I don't know if that'll mean anything or if it means anything, but damn that old man. I can't see through it. I don't have the vision. Oh, hold on. I can't see through it. That spear movement. I don't have the vision. And the thing is, because like if I don't know if they're gonna run the rematch, but I think I can confidently say that this isn't going to be our last physical opponent that we fight with. I'm curious if he becomes so honed in on beating this spear technique, like where that leads him to defeating others if he's so focused on a certain style. Maybe we just deal with that when the time comes. Once your heart is preoccupied, your sword will not be true. Then you will die. Appreciate it, Taquan. What went wrong? What could have distracted me? The thing is, I don't even feel like he was distracted in that moment. I feel like he just lost to somebody better. Like, truly. I don't think, like, I mean, granted, you know, he doesn't want to, we clearly see he doesn't want to die, but, like, I just feel like he just lost to somebody that's better, but who knows? You gonna eat that owl? Preoccupied with a single leaf, you won't see the tree. Preoccupied with a single tree, you'll miss the entire forest. Okay. Did I have the vision to really see Inchun in that fight? No. And what's wild is, like, I feel like Musashi, like, from our point of view, we emptied everything that we've ever done, tried, or attempted ever in fights in our life. And I truly don't feel like we even scratched like 20 to maybe 25 to 50% of like what Inchun is actually capable of and what he can do. He never looked flustered. Ever, ever, ever. It never looks like we got the better of him at all. So he might be reliving moments in his head of like the fight and like what he could have changed here, here, and here. But like you haven't even brought out his full potential to know like, okay, I pushed him to the brink and I lost. What could I have changed? Because I don't even think we got the full effect. I was distracted from the very beginning. I was distracted by his stare. Yeah, there's nothing in his eyes. By his stance. Yeah. And I was distracted by one more thing. I was preoccupied with the thought of my own strength. There's no way I could have seen my opponent. Okay. He's thinking about it. Old man, next time, can you bring me some salt? You're gonna rub it in our eyes? You could just do that with dirt. An egg? Maybe I'll wait until it's hatched. No, it might not be here tomorrow. Oh. Is that who I think it is? Or we just happen to be up in the tree looking for more eggs and shit. And Inchun is just like walking through. What is he hunting? I'm assuming he's hunting like for wildlife, given the fact that he has the spear on the end of the staff. Is it really him, or is he just seeing things? Is he looking for me? No. Just don't move. Just don't move. It. I mean, could you imagine he just drops down and right in the back of the head? I don't want them to run into each other again until we've reached that, until we've like fully transcended. So I hope he just passes us by. See everything in its entirety effortlessly. This is what it means to truly see. I was about to say, relax there, buddy. Relax. Look at him. This time, really look at him. He's trying so hard to really like. Did this dude just walk out here, poke a couple trees, and leave? For what? What? What is he doing out here? I don't know if he's just marking that tree or something, but he could have. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. But I'm glad they didn't like run into each other. Because I really don't know what I want them to do with the story. I don't know if I want Musashi to move past this and realize like this isn't what it means to have true strength. He doesn't need to fight him again and rematch and do this and do that. And maybe the next time they see each other, it won't be them fighting. It's actually just them having a conversation or something like that, you know? And he decides to move past it. But part of me wants them to actually fight again. And because I just feel like we've never even seen Inchun's like actual full skills on display. So, I mean, there's a lot of moving parts with that. A lot of moving parts. I'm trying to think what was the best panel here. The two of them squared off was the best. I don't know if I can get it all in frame, though, is the problem. Actually, yeah, that'll probably be the best that we're able to get. Hopefully the old man's able to train us up. Because you can clearly see where his motivation is. And the old man actually is sparring with us. I mean, so I'm just curious, like when he reaches the end of this kind of like Jedi training journey, when he gets to the end of it, his current motivation, like he said, to defeat Inshun, to kill Inshun. That's the current motivation. Um, I'm curious at the end of the journey, or at the end of the training, the physical training and the mental training, and when he finds out what it means. I don't know if he'll ever find out what it means to truly be strong, but just have a better, I guess, clearer picture of things. If the current goal will be the end goal by the time we get to it. Maybe the end goal is him realizing, like, I don't need or want any of this, and he runs off to find Otsu in a handful of chapters or so. I have no idea, so I'm very curious to see if the current goal will end up being the end goal. So we'll see. I don't know where I'm at with it. Like I said, I want them to run it back again for various reasons, but I also feel like part of his journey is going to realize he doesn't need these like trivial battles anymore. But let me get a couple of them at least, and then let him have this transcendent moment, maybe the 200 something chapters from now. So we'll see. We'll go ahead and leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,